y'all. How many? It's an amethyst, y'all. It's a mushroom. Anyways, um, hey. So, the affirmation I pulled today was courage is my voice against fear. Courage is my voice against fear. Allah's the greatest. That's all I can say is because every card that I pull, every time they line up and it's revealing something and creating a bigger picture. But here, courage is my voice against fear. From these past couple days, I can I can equate fear in my own life with uncertainty. The things that come, what I displayed in my life that is equivalent with fear, I recognize it to be in that time me feeling uncertain about the things that I was actually being called to do. And so I spoke against those things. And so I worked against those things. I went the opposite direction of those things. And so courage is my voice against fear. Courage will be my voice against the fear because now I attach the uncertainty with the certainty of my Father, of the Holy Spirit. To to align oneself with the Spirit is to accept that I don't know what comes next, but I trust you. I trust you because I know what you said about me. I know what you have said to me. I know what you have shown me. I know what we've been here. I trust you. So I'm okay with what comes next, even if I can't gauge it. I might get little hints, but I never really know. Me having courage is continue progressing and what you told me, even though I don't know what's behind the next door. Is me stepping out on that front line and saying, this is me. This is who I'm called to be. If nobody else agrees, if nobody else shows up to grab my bags, if the world is against it, I know that you are for it. This is my courage against the fear. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that one. That was, like I said in the last video, I'm not self-sufficient. I have come into the oneness with Holy Spirit, and I want to always have that attachment. I don't being upright, independent, and fearless is being independent in spirit, because in spirit you're never alone. You're never alone, and it just gives a bigger outlook on how we are actually to be out in the world. We're not supposed to be leaving each other stranded. We're not supposed to leave each other hanging. And I understand that's just what the society has brought us to. And sometimes we do have to just, you know, because the world fully worldly. The world is full of worldliness. But guaranteed, once you come into alignment, you're going to attract what's for you. You're going to attract more of the Holy Spirit. Because that's what has been happening over here. Like, you ain't the only one. I'm not the only one. I got brothers and sisters. And crazy thing about it, I ain't seen most of them in person yet. But they there. For sure. I know anytime I can pick that line up, like, hey, I need a consult. I need something. Cause spirit ain't gonna just have our back in a way that we can't even gauge. If we really true to this thing, if we really walking this thing, the miracles of flesh gonna pop up. Witness, I bear witness. I bear witness to that. It's been happening over and over and over again this whole year. I know everybody around me been like, this girl must be crazy or something. Because it's a path that everybody will involve. And on the outside, I don't know how it looked. All I can tell you is what it looked like from the inside. All I can tell you is how it looked like on the inside. What it feel like on the inside. I'm trying to tell you. Tap in and gain some of that courage. Gain some of that courage. And let it be your voice against fear. Get you some of that, the feeling of what spirit is. Get some of that sight of spirit. And fear just gonna dissipate. Because you're gonna realize that for what? For what? It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Peace. And it's so crazy because I was just telling my sister that, like, having courage to go with the spirit, like, and accepting that uncertainty comes with that, miracles come with that. Like, when you really get into vulnerability in the spirit, when you stop going out and asking people for things, because like a lot of us have gotten into that place where we done went and asked people in the world for things and we weren't able to get what we needed, and so we done just said fuck it, everybody, fuck everybody, see what I'm saying? But in the process, we also said fuck the spirit too, and we weren't supposed to do that. Because if you even go back in your mind and remember them times when you was just by yourself just crying and knowing what you needed in your heart, you ain't even say it out your mouth. You ain't even say what you needed out your mouth. You said it through your heart. And before you know it, somebody was calling your phone like, hey, babe, how you doing? Next thing you know, somebody knocking at your door like, hey, I just came to check on you. Next thing you know, you just bumping into somebody in a stranger that's feeding you. You feel what I'm saying? So, courage against fear. Courage will be my voice against fear. Because I can recognize, I can bring to remember, I can call to my aid the remembrance of when spirit made something happen for me that I was not expecting. I had no idea this was about to go this way. That's all I got to say. That's truly all I got to say on that one. You hear me? Courage will be my voice against fear. Okay? Because I'm one. But two. One but many. Okay? Okay? All things. Can do all things. Miraculous. Mirror. Power. Transform. Miracles. We got to go to the source of power so that we may be transformed to be courageous, to be hopeful, to move into our miracles. All right, now, y'all. Peace.